Hi, and welcome to Good Things. My name is Michael Escanuelas, and we played Echo Park Rising. Isn't that exciting? We did it. Yeah! Woo! We did it. So a little bit of background. My band, Nobody But You, we played the Echo Park Rising Festival, which takes place in Echo Park in Los Angeles. If you are not within the Los Angeles bubble, you may not know too much about this festival, but it's a very big 4-day festival that goes on in the LA area, and it takes the main street of Sunset and also little sections, offshoots of Sunset as well, and it basically takes all these bars, all these restaurants, they all become venues and vendors everywhere, and bands play all day for 4 days. That's a lot of music. A lot of it's some great local bands from the LA area. Some of it's they bring in some bigger bands and stuff like that. Overall, it's a super exciting time, especially for artists who are big, artists who are small. It's just a huge eclectic gathering of musicians, which is always fun. I love doing that kind of stuff. So the bars all open up. It's a big thing. There's also comedy. There's also lots of drinks that go on. Every bar has drink specials. That'll play into my story later because that's a big part of it as well. We were part of it for being not a big band. A little background about us, we're relatively new. We started as a band, me and the drummer in my band, Ryan. We started jamming together about maybe a year and a half ago for this project. Him and I were playing in other bands before this. And so we have no music online yet. We have yet to really put ourselves out there a lot. And so we were banking purely on just the live shows that we were playing and the connections and friends that we had with these venues. And so what we did, we set a goal for ourselves. When we started this project, we were like, we're going to play Echo Park Rising. It's within our reach. We can try to do this, and it'll be a good goal for us to kind of, as a band, it's a milestone. That's the word. It's a milestone. So Ryan and I set this goal for Lot 1. We have Lot 1's owner, Aline, who we were reaching out to and we were talking to, trying to basically let us go and play this set, and she let us. And we got a slot on the third day at 12:45 p.m. right smack dab in the middle of the afternoon, which was really cool. And it was just great that we were just happy to be there. That was the time slot we got. So we were pumped about it. We practiced for it. We were all jazzed for it. And the day came, and we had all our friends come out. I had some great coworkers that came out. I had some family that came out. Overall, we had a really good turnout, especially for being at 12:45 in the afternoon on a Saturday, where someone could have been having brunch. Someone could have been having lunch. God forbid. But they came to our set, and it was so fun. We had a blast. The sound guy, whose name I will try to find and put here because that person was fantastic. Such a good sound guy. That person deserves praise. It was a great set. It was an awesome time. We actually had t-shirts made for it, but we didn't set the t-shirts up when we played, so we didn't sell any shirts. So that's fun. Make sure you set up your merch tables because those are important. If you don't set up your merch table, no one's going to want to buy anything. If you guys want to buy a shirt, we have lots of them. You want a shirt, Rozette? You're going to get a shirt. I want to get you one. Yeah. So once we passed our set, afterwards, the best part about playing in the daytime is that now you have no more responsibilities and you can just go wander around Echo Park Rising, watch some music, watch some comedy, have a few beers, and have a great time. And I think that's where Echo Park Rising really shines for me as a music listener, and also I guess as a musician too, because it's just I just get to wander around and watch a lot of bands play and hang out with friends, and that's really the big joy about it. Some of the bands that I saw at the very beginning, after our set, I walked over to Little Joy, which is a bar on Sunset, and I saw Lucy, Lamar, Hawk Percival, and I saw Avi Buffalo. Then things started to get a little bit blurry because I was drinking a lot during that day, but overall, the curation at Little Joy was so good. There were some great bands that I was watching. I got to dance around. Me and Gabe did some slow dancing, which was great. I'll probably insert that footage here. It was good times. After that, it was still more drinking, more watching music. I had to go home and walk my dog because Bruno was very grumpy and he was upset that he wasn't being fed or walked yet, so I had to go home and make a pit stop. So after I fed and walked Bruno and gave him all the love and attention in the world, I went back to the Echo, and I ran into my drummer randomly in the line for the Echo, which is another great fun thing about Echo Park Rising is you just run into your friends after you've had a few drinks and you're not quite sure what's going on, but there's people out there who care about you and you run into them, and that's always a blast.
Ryan, how did you feel about the Echo Park set?
I feel like it was a really good set. I didn't think people were going to be ready to hang out at Echo Park Rising at 12:45, but there was a lot of people there, and it was cool.
Yeah?
I think we all had a good time, and I look forward to the next show, whenever that may be.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
It might happen eventually.
So I stumble upon Ryan drunkenly in the line for the Echo. We're like, whoa, we're seeing each other randomly. And so we go into the Echo, we meet up with some friends, we have some more drinks. I talked to these people who were sitting next to me, and they were fantastic people. I don't really remember who they were. If I ever find out, maybe I'll shout them out in some way. But I started talking to them about music and like talking to them about how we played and how much I like just love this festival and stuff like that. And it was one of those kind of like drunken like talks where it's like, man, like I just love music. It legit was just like, I don't really know if I was coming off as embarrassing or not, but they followed me on Instagram, I think. So I had to have done something right because they followed me on the social media. And if you're friends on social media, you're friends for life. It's just the way it is. So after I met some great people at the Echo, I headed over to the Hi-Hat, which was not part of Echo Park Rising, but I did have some old friends of mine in a band called Audio Karate were playing the hi-hat. It was a reunion pop punk show, and that was just a great way to top off the night. 12:30 rolls around, got a really bad headache, and I had like 3% left on my phone. It was time to go home. And if that sounds like it was a lot, it was a lot. There was a lot of things I packed into one day. I don't think I ate dinner. I had a really bad headache by the end of it. I drank a little bit of water, went home. Bruno was pretty grumpy still, and then I passed out. It was fantastic. Overall, the conclusion was me and Ryan set out a goal. We wanted to play this festival as a band. We did it, and we were trying our best to keep going with more goals and do more things. It was something that we really set ourselves out to do, and we were very determined on that. So that was something that I was really proud of us for. So to that, I will have a drink of this wine. To you, Rozette, to Echo Park Rising. So thank you very much for watching this. This is an experimental thing, like a vlog thing, like all the youth calls it these days. I just wanted to make a video documenting what we've been doing as a band, and I think it's something that can be interesting, maybe not. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below there. That's a place for letting me know how you feel about this video and what we're doing as a band. And I'm sure I'll leave links of my band there for you to explore and follow and support and stuff like that. I'll leave off this video with a recommendation of what I've been listening to lately. It's been a lot of Mitski, Be the Cowboy, which is a fantastic record. So that's my recommendation for this video. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching.
All right, Devin, what do you think of our set that we played?
It might have been the greatest performance of any musician I've ever seen, ever.
You fucking goofed. Homie goofed. Devin, tell the truth.
I might have seen it from afar.
You didn't see it at all. You didn't see it at all.
I saw, I maybe that wasn't you. I was really far. It was kind of hard to see.
I'm like, oh no, that was my toilet.
Yeah, it could have been.
It looks kind of like Michael.
You fucking goof.
I didn't goof. Okay, you told me the wrong set time.
No,
Is what it was.
no.
The wrong stage. You didn't even say what stage it was. You just
No,
said
I told you
sunset.
very distinctly.
No.
We played at 12:45 at Lot 1.
Is that what that one is?
You got no one to back you up. No one to back you up.
Is it over there?